Dinner in America focuses on an on-the-lam punk rocker and a young woman obsessed with his band who unexpectedly fall in love and go on an epic journey together through America's decaying Midwestern suburbs. This had a limited theatrical release in May and had a VOD release in early June. It's written and directed by Adam Rehmeyer, whose previous work I'm not familiar with, but it's all within the horror and fantasy genres, and for his first venture into something a bit more grounded, he gives us one of the year's most frantic, aggressive, and energetic films that I will just come right out and say is an absolute blast and one that deserves considerably more attention. Our two leads are a seemingly mismatched pair, where at first it feels like a one-way relationship. Kyle Gallner plays Simon, the punk rock singer who's also a pyromaniac and frequently lands himself in trouble, and seems like the type to generally just use others to meet his needs, which makes it easy for him to get the aid of Emily Skeggs' Patty, a social outcast who barely even gets along with her own family and generally goes along with his antics with no problem whatsoever, as a way of just having someone to fit in with. They're most certainly an unconventional pair, though while certainly mischievous, the film quickly reveals a much more endearing side to it, showcasing a relationship that's much sweeter than expected, though while never losing sight of its fast-paced anti-establishment energy, almost like a more frantic version of Ghost World. While Simon clearly has his issues and you don't necessarily condone every one of his actions, he also isn't completely void of sympathy, especially as he hates bullies and doesn't let anyone walk over him or others. Now on one hand, he can be a bit much at times, but on the other, his no-holds-barred approach can lead to some of the film's most satisfying moments, such as when he decides to go after some students who were repeatedly harassing Patty during the first half. Gallner and Skeggs have some truly infectious energy, along with the chemistry that makes them such a joy to watch, and they bring to life such a sharp script by Rehmeyer. At the heart of the film is a message about not conforming to social norms and pushing back on those who try forcing that on others, though the way it's conveyed would be nothing short of absolutely hilarious, with a lot of quick-witted banter and blunt exchanges that had me laughing out loud in several instances. Now, it's worth noting, some of the language can be a bit too coarse. There are several times characters we're supposed to sympathize with would repeat certain words or phrases, and they just come off as too heavy-handed in their use, and they'd ruin the moment in several instances, especially when being utilized in a moment that's meant to be satisfying. I understand the need to convey that these are far from perfect characters, and they're not totally adept socially with some of the things they say, but I think there were attempts to throw in these crass exchanges that wound up just coming off as uncomfortable, more for the sake of it than anything. Now, these moments were the exception and not the rule, but it's still worth pointing out as I felt it undermined several otherwise solid moments. Despite all that, Dinner in America is easily one of the year's funniest films and arguably one of the biggest hidden gems of 2022. With a frantic punk rock energy, a great message about not conforming to social pressures, a sharp screenplay, and two excellent performances by Kyle Gallner and Emily Skeggs, this is an absolute blast and a film you don't want to miss. Dinner in America gets an 8.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Dinner in America, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Did you find it funny, and what's a good dark comedy that you've seen? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it, and for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching everyone, and keep having fun with film.